Hello. It's been a crazy day. I'm a little late tonight. And yeah, so we'll see how this goes. I had a kind of a fun idea. I didn't have a lot of time to prepare, but I kind of like what I think I'm going to do. So um, I'm going to play with the Extraordinary Life Bundle. And you can find that in the new catalog. It's under on page 30. It's part of the Beautiful Ordinary Life suite. So it's got all kinds of really fun stuff. I'm loving this. And I just got it, so I haven't really been able to play much with it. So this is the stamp set. And it's got it all, right? It's got a little frame, it's got hearts, butterflies. I love the note page. That's pretty fun. And, um, the little hexagons, it's got some tags, some banners, some tabs, super fun. And then this is the stamp set. And it says, "This is a beautiful life. Love it. One fine day. Top 5. Good times. Cherish this and noteworthy." So this is really a great set for scrapbooking and making cards, or whatever you want, right? This suite also comes with these black accents. They're called Floral Flight accents, and they're paper die cuts, and they look like they're like butterflies and just some florals. So that's pretty fun. I haven't even looked at it yet. And then you have your embellishments, and then you have some paper. This is also has some sticker pages. This is the Extraordinary Life sticker sheet. So pretty fun. These are paper dies and stickers that you can use in scrapbooking. And then this is the paper. And I love black and white papers, right? So we have 2 of them going right now in our lineup. And so I really love having those choices because I love black and white. But these are super fun designs. I love the colors. I love, just the designs themselves. It's like a honeycomb, stripes, dots, you name it. And then the other side are all these delicious black and white. So really up my alley. I love it. So with that, I thought tonight I'm making a really simple card, but we're not going to use it in the way that we typically do, if that makes any kind of sense. You could use it as a card. You just need to, maybe do the sentiments differently. But so, as usual, I'm not going to share with you what we're going to make. And so I'm just going to kind of cut my pieces. So the base is going to be 11 by 4 1/4. And then we're going to score it at 5 1/2. And we're going to score it at 2 3/4. I don't know what my deal was today. When I was looking at this, I totally was getting the scoring wrong. I don't know what I was doing. So that's our base. And then I need a piece that's going to be 4 inches by 2 1/2. So let me see if I can make All right, so we've got 4 inches. And we're going to go 2.5. All right. And then I'm going to do this one. I want 4 inches by 2.5 as well. So let's do our 4 inches. Actually, is this 2.5 even? Woo! Barely. Okay. All right. So we're going to go 4 inches. And I have no idea if I'm going to like this particular piece I tried here, but we will see. All right. And let's see, out of this piece, I'm going to do, I just love this. It's so pretty. I'm going to do a 4 by 5.25. So I'm going to cut, and I go this way. And I think I want to cut it, so this is the back. So I think I'm going to cut this way. So it should be 5.25. Alrighty. And I think that's all the cutting we need to do. So get rid of that. Okay. So this is going to be super easy, and I really don't know how this is going to look, so I'm hoping that oh, I did this wrong. I want to go like that. All right. I hope everyone's well. We are well into starting summer, right? All right, so I think, all right, I think I'm going to take this panel and I'm going to do some stamping. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use Lost Lagoon. Boy, I love the colors of Pool Party and Lost Lagoon. If they ever retire them, I'm going to be so sad. I love them. They're like some of my favorite colors. And holy buckets, I got a lot of ink on here. Kleenex. Let's see, I gotta get some of this off. Okay. Oops. Kind of went nutso with the old ink pad. All right. So this says, "This is a beautiful life." That doesn't look too bad. I was not sure how I would like that, but I think it's turned out okay. All right, and then so what I'm going to do, I changed my mind how I was going to do this. I think I'm doing this right. We will see. All right, so I'm going to let that dry a little bit. I'm going to place this here, but before I put that in here, I think I'm going to do this little ampersand. I'm also going to use trying to decide if I want to do. Okay, I think I'm going to do this instead. Right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm going to do it on here. I'm going to do this. Ampersand. And then I'm going to cut this out. I have not used this die yet, so I wasn't so sure if it was really necessary to stamp it, because it might look just fine just without doing any stamping, but what the heck. So I'm going to run that through the die machine real quick. See how that looks. Oh, cool. So I'm kind of glad I did stamp it. It's got a nice little outline and stuff. So, all right. So we're going to put that on here. And then I'm going to, I think, and good times. I hope this turns out, because I just kind of making this up on the fly. All right. So let's put that on. Wednesdays come so fast. I have had such a crazy week playing with cars and all that fun stuff, like trying to get things done. And you know how it is. Did you just hear my dog? He just belched. They are fun. They're funny to have. Alrighty, I think I'm just going to throw that there. All right, so I'm going to stick that here, I think. I'm going to put this here. And I don't. Yeah, it's going to be really simple because it's kind of coordinating with another card I did. And you'll see how I'm going to use it here shortly. All right. Let's go ahead and put this down. Okay. Nice. And let's do the front. I think I'm just going to do this. Okay. I feel like a kindergartner. I'm so short in this little chair. It's just like, what is happening? All right. Sweet. All right. And so then what I'm going to put in here, now I have this picture and I'm going to put this in here. Let me see if there's any other stamping I want to do. I think I'm going to keep it kind of simple. I can always add stuff later to it. So now let me see how this looks. Trying to see how I want this to lay. Okay. And since I'm using this, and this is the negative of, it's a scrap basically. And so I thought, you know, this could be a good frame for the photo. So I'm just kind of playing to see where I want these. I guess I'll leave it like this. All right, so do I want to hide this? It's kind of hard because the reason I'm kind of hesitant on where to put this is because of how I'm going to use it. Okay, we're just going to put it on. It's no right or wrong, right? And depending on where I put it, then I can accessorize the whoops, a little crooked. Okay. Oops, that's crooked even more. I can't tell if it's because the picture we're leaning in a certain direction. Alrighty. And for this, I think I'm going to use liquid glue. It's easy getting out. And I'm just going to kind of do some of these little dots. And what I might do is wipe off some of this glue just because I don't want it like oozing onto the picture itself, especially these little dots. I'm just kind of taking ooh, there's a big glob. All right. Let's take this and I think we're going to center it like so. Nice. Oops, one of my little dots has kind of gone crazy. He went his own way. Alrighty. Fun. So so far we have this, and it says, "This is a beautiful life and good times." And then this is a picture of me with my grandson when he was a little bit smaller than he is today. But this is us doing some agate hunting. And so this is a fun memory. So what I did was I have this one, and then I made this one as well. My lighting is kind of stinking tonight. But it says, "One fine day," and love it, and then cherish this. And I made a little pocket, and it is another little picture of the two of us. And so as you can see, I always use my scraps, right? So this is the inside of this, right? So, and I love this little tab. This is part of the die set as well. So now we have these two. They're basically cards, right? But how I want to use them is if we take our designer series paper and had a layout, say, of we could do any of them, actually. We could do side by side, right? And then we could add this to one and this one to another page. And then do your, of course, decorating your scrapbook pages any way you'd like. You could do the card this way on one card, right? And then fold it out like that. That would be fun. And then have this one on this page. You could do, get totally different looks by switching it up. This would be fun too, is like have your pages like this. And then they're kind of, they spread open. And like I said, I kept this very simple because one, I had no time. Otherwise, I would have went farther along with the pages. You could, certainly send this as a card with a note, talking about a memory you've had. You could use your, we have these sticker pages that you could embellish even more. It's already done. You've got happy times, oh, happy day, just love this, adorable you. You make the ordinary extraordinary. So these are all fun things that I could use that coordinate as well. So, it's really a fun thing. And you have these dots that all coordinate. So I just wanted to make something simple and then go from there to build a scrapbook page. You could also put these in like little journals that you make for someone and give that as a gift. That would be really fun too. But yeah, you could change this up and totally put normal sentiments, about whatever. You could just switch this up any way you wanted to. But I just thought it was a neat way to, this corner is sticking up. It's bothering me. But it's a fun way to, a lot of people don't have a lot of actual pictures. They have them on their phones, but fix that later. They have them on their phones, but they don't ever have any actual hard, in front of you pictures, right? So I think this is fun. Even if you gave this as a card, you could say all kinds of things. You could even just leave it like this. I also thought about if you could take and put a little stand base on this, or put it in a stand, and someone could, have this just out that they could see. But yeah, you could kind of do a lot of things with this. But I really liked the idea of being able to, you could do them on one page even. You could do it so that they're two different designs. So I don't know. I just kind of thought, I love this suite, and it is really a lot about scrapbooking, but it's definitely, you can make cards with this. This is not an exclusive scrapbooking suite or bundle at all. But I really love the idea that you could, put a tab on this. There's tabs in here like this one. You could put that on top, and it could be an interactive kind of element on a page or in a little journal, or even a card that you just give. So I was just popping on really fast, and I hope this kind of gives you a little inspiration to do, think outside the box and kind of think of how you could use basic card design in your scrapbooking or journaling or any of that. Super fun and easy, right? But I think they turned out really cute. And yeah, simple. So with that, I will let you go. I hope that inspires you to give it a try. I love, love, love these colors and these papers. So yeah, super fun. So anyway, I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next week. Take care.